YouTube, what's good? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day and ready for this new video because it's a banger. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you 5 new ways of landing your jab tactically so that you can set up combination punches. So the jab is the most important punch in boxing. It enables you to control distance, it enables you to throw your attack from distance, it enables you to set up combination punches and also offset your opponent's attack. Obviously, there's numerous ways of landing the jab, but in this video, I'm just going to focus on 5 particular ways that you can land that jab. So as you can see, I'm not in the normal setup in my house, and that's because we're going down to the boxing club to shoot this video. So I'm going to show you shadow boxing routines and then how to transfer that onto the bag. Right, let's get it cracking. Okay guys, so first off, we are looking at lifting the guard with the jab. So as you can see in the demonstration, what I'm doing is shadow boxing, throwing a jab close to the top of the head guard. So by throwing this particular jab to the top of the head guard, what we expect is our opponent to raise their guard in an effort to defend against the jab. And if this works as planned, we'll want to follow up this initial attack by throwing body shots at their exposed torso due to their raised guard. So obviously, once I've drilled the specific punch, I'll want to apply footwork patterns to my shadow boxing to make it more realistic. Okay guys, so next up we have breaking the guard with the jab. So guys, what I'm doing here in this particular shadow boxing segment is drilling the power jab. Now this jab is a forceful jab that goes straight down the center. We can use this jab in a tactical manner when our opponent decides to shell up in a closed tight defensive guard, and then we can throw the 1-2 or the 1-1-2 with the initial jab breaking the guard and then the successive punches that follow landing in the opening that we create. So once you've shadow boxed the power jab sufficiently, you'll want to drill it as part of your combination. So whether it be a 1-2, a 1-1-2 or any other punch combination you feel would be successful, you want to include that with more head slips, pivots and a bit more movement. Okay guys, next up we have the tactical jab that slips in between the guard of our opponent. So when we're throwing this particular jab, we do not have full rotation on the fist. When aiming to throw this particular punch, we corkscrew the fist so that our jab fits in between the guard of our opponent. So that will mean the alignment of the fist will be such that if we extended the thumb, it will be vertical, implying that we have a palm facing inwards as opposed to the palm facing downwards alignment for our fist. Tactically, you'll aim to surprise your opponent with this punch, as no rotation is applied to the punch from when it is thrown from A to B, so telegraphing will be kept at a minimum. So while the guard of your opponent closes, this will open up opportunities for you to throw hooks around the guard and uppercuts to the head and body when their vision decreases. Okay guys, so in this next segment, I'm going to show you how to lower your opponent's guard with your jab. So the effectiveness of you being able to lower your opponent's guard comes initially from you deceptively placing some emphasis on attacking the head and then immediately coming down to strike the body where your opponent is less defensively aware. Another thing to point out is that while I'm shadow boxing, I'm pawing with my lead hand to give my opponent the impression that I'm trying to find a way to attack his head with my lead hand. While carrying out this deceptive move, I'm also giving my opponent full eye contact to reinforce the perspective that a head attack is what I intend to do. When I make my move to strike the body, I maintain full eye contact with my opponent, and this will limit any telegraphing of my intentions to strike the body. After you successfully land your jab to the torso in this manner, you can expect your opponent to lower their guard in anticipation for you to throw there again. This method of lowering your opponent's guard through sustained attacks works well over a long period of time, but I will show you a more direct approach to lowering your opponent's guard on the heavy bag. Okay guys, so last but not least, we have baiting of the guard. So to bait the guard, what we would do is throw the jab short so that our opponent can catch the jab comfortably in front of the guarded position. By doing this, we will encourage our opponent to take their hands away from the guarded position so that we can throw hooks around the side. This is also another example of breaking the guard, but where we were more forceful and aggressive in our earlier example, this example prompts our opponent through confusion to break their own guard. A great combination to use here would be a jab, left hook around the guard, and then a right cross to the sternum. Okay guys, so we've moved on to the bagwork section, and the first segment of this particular bag routine would be to throw the jab high to the head guard area and then to throw the right hand straight to the chest area while moving. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're moving in between punches and not staying in a static position. In this round of bagwork, what I'm aiming to do is throw a jab to one of the hands that my opponent uses in his guarded position, and then throw another punch to take advantage of that opening. In this round of bagwork, I'm specifically working on the punch that I throw in a corkscrew manner in between the guard of my opponent. And then this is where I expect my opponent to close his guard so that he exposes some holes where I can take advantage of punches such as hooks around the side. So in this round of bagwork, I'm demonstrating a more direct approach to lowering your opponent's guard. I'm looking at the torso, I'm dipping towards the torso, I'm feinting towards the torso, and I even throw my jab towards the torso, but come straight back up top with a flash cross to the head. So in this last segment of bagwork, what I'm aiming to do is throw the jab short and throw the right cross for a southpaw opponent. And also throw the jab short with a left hook and a right cross for an orthodox opponent. Okay guys, I'm gonna wrap up the video here. I really hope that you enjoyed watching the video. Please comment, like, share and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. By the way, have you watched this video? Or maybe even this one? Right, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace!